The brewing or extraction workshop is probably the only workshop of the four that you could take at any time, not in any particular order. Like all of our workshops, we try to create an environment so that it's a discovery process. Rather than telling people how things are done, we hope that just by tasting the different techniques, it's going to enlighten them.
It has a bad aftertaste. I don't like it so much. The meat even feels better.
Two lighter roasts, they're going to taste grassy, they're going to taste weedy, right? And then when they get into a good medium roast, whatever the roast is appropriate for that coffee, it's going to get a little sweet.
People forget that your coffee's about 98% water, and somewhere between 1 and 2% of that is the total dissolved solids that are pulled from the coffee. There's three main things that we look at when we're brewing coffee, and that's going to be the temperature of the water, the grind particle size, and the amount of time that the water is exposed to the coffee. To know exactly what's happening with the extraction of the coffee can make a big difference in the morning when you wake up.
I'm going to show you the appropriate way to use the chemicals.
I would say that customers are usually losing about 20 to 25% of the flavor value when they're using a typical home coffee brewer.
And the first thing you should do is kind of like pre-wet you filter. That way you're preventing from the coffee absorbing any paper flavor.
So if I can help those people brew a better cup of coffee at home, then it's a win-win for everybody.
What you do is you put the coffee in here, obviously the water down here, heat source at the bottom.
Customers will ask me, Chuck, what is the best coffee brewer out there? The reality is that you could get away with the best coffee brewer in the world for less than $20. It could be as simple as having a water boiler and a $6 or $7 cone and brew their coffee to all the specs that they want. They can stir it around and make it stronger. They can have the water at the perfect temperature, and if you can perfect that with a little bit of patience, you can produce the best cup of coffee.